Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legion Talk. And what we're going to be talking about is from Collider. They just cannot seem to let the Acolyte go. The Acolytes, uh, Nell M. Culpepper unpacks the cut kiss and how they staged those the finale's epic fights. They were epic, okay. The first season of The Acolyte may have come to a close last month, but we're not done celebrating Leslie Headland's Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant brilliant series. Following the finale, I had the opportunity to speak with the director, Hanel M. Culpepper, good God, the name, who directed Teach Corrupt and The Acolyte. What a great finale name, The Acolyte, which delivered on the wholly unexpected and long overdue romantic tension between Osha, Amanda Stenberg, and the stranger, Manny Jacinto. Oh, you're really? Really? Long overdue? God, these people are losers, man. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Not only did Hannah M. Culpepper stop saying her whole name, direct two of the most talked about episodes of The Acolyte. Nobody's talking about The Acolyte. But she made history with the series. Culpepper is the first director to direct for both Star Wars and Star Trek television series. Both are in the dumpsters and literally on fire, nuclear style, which is a remarkable milestone for any director to make. But here we go. Here we go. I already know where it's going, just by the way, which is a remarkable milestone for any director to make. But you know where they're going. All the more profound of an achievement for an incredibly talented black woman who don't need no man, who is paving the way in an industry that has historically been dominated by white men. I can't with this. Oh, sweet mother of Jesus. All right. These people, they have no soul. Prior to the Acolyte, Culpepper, thank you for cutting her whole name out, directed the first three episodes of Star Trek Picard. Um, Star Trek Picard season 1 and 2 were massive failures. Like they were such massive failures that they turned him over to Terry Matalas to direct season 3, and it's the only beloved Star Trek we have gotten in decades. Decades. Star Trek Picard season 1, kickstarting Sir Patrick Stewart's return to the franchise everybody hated. Not Patrick Stewart. I mean, he is a weirdo. He's got massive TDS, but whatever. And before that, she directed 3 episodes of Star Trek Discovery. You mean the show where the woman cries every episode? That one? During our conversation about episode 6 and episode 8 of The Acolyte, Culpepper spoke about the movies and the series that influenced her episodes, directing the incredible action sequences in the finale. They were incredible? Okay. What the kiss between Osha and the stranger would have looked like. You mean Smilo Ren? And so much more. You can read the full interview below. I don't want to. Uh yeah. So this person interviewing, who the fuck is this person? Maggie Lovett. I doubt it. I doubt you love it. I'm such a huge fan of Star Trek and Star Wars. You know, all the Star Trek, all the Star Wars. And I have to really tip my hat to you that you've gotten to play with both of those franchises. You mean Ruin, which is just so cool. I question that I love to ask people who are involved with sci-fi franchises is what is your first introduction to sci-fi and how has that influenced your work today? This is the person that directed Star Trek and Star Wars and did quote an incredible job. Culpepper, I'm not completely sure if this was the first, but what I do remember so clearly is seeing Disney's The Black Hole at the drive-in theater. It was a double feature, so Logan's Run was the second feature. I saw both of those. I was very young. I were there for Black Hole and stayed for Logan's Run. So Logan's Run definitely kind of went over my head a bit. I think I actually may have fallen asleep, but that is what may have been the first thing. I'd have to check the dates, but that's what comes to mind. As to well, she's a great candidate to direct Star Trek and Star Wars. I see a whole lot of Star Trek and Star Wars in this statement. Jesus. Oh, I love that. Yeah, we do too. I know for actors that auditioning for something like Star Wars, everything is cloaked in secrecy. Is that process the same for directors? Did you know that you were being asked to work on Star Wars, or was it a secret code name? Uh, Nobody cares. No, I don't know how. I don't know how it is for most shows, but I didn't. That I did know that I was meeting on Star Wars from the get go, and the same with Star Trek because you were cast. You were not audition. You were not hired. You were cast. It's kind of it's like you're playing a role. They cast you because she's the as they said earlier in the thing, she's a black woman making her space in predominantly a white man territory, but whatever. There are certain things, the scripts that you get where certain parts could be redacted or some names are not the real names, and that's really more to help with the potential leaks. It makes it a little bit more challenging to keep it all straight. Well, you can't say straight when some of it is hidden. But I do know that I was meeting on Star Wars. Uh, Hanel M. Culpepper's Star Wars journey began in a line for Star Wars. What? I'm ending after this because this is trash. Very good. What do you mean very good? Like, are you patting her on the back? She's like, that was a great answer. Good job. When I was looking at your IMDb to familiarize myself with your entire career, I noticed how to stand in line for Star Wars as one of your early directorial projects. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Was it like a pinch me moment to come full circle and to have worked on something that was tangentially connected to Star Wars and then actually be on a Star Wars set directing? I know people are probably going to clown me for that. I don't know how to stand in line for Star Wars is. I've just stood in line for Star Wars to see the movies. You used to have to actually stand in line for big movies. Culpepper. Yeah, it was. I actually did a fun post about it on my Instagram account. It was a full circle moment. What was so great at that time is that I actually really enjoyed meeting the super fans, as I call them. Well, then they were probably super fans. This is something that's a little bit more prominent. I don't know because they went through so much to see that. And I love that excitement that we all shared the joy. It was really something special to capture. I think I called it a war. We're at war with your garbage ass crap. And I put that in the quotes. But there was the Westwood faction and the Hollywood faction. And they would talk about how one line was better than the what the freak is this? What are they talking about? And what the hold on. I'm pausing. All right, we're recording again because this is what she worked on. I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is. How to stand in line for Star Wars plot. A humorous look behind the fans who line up early for Star Wars, and more importantly, their tips for a successful wait when the next chapter is released. I have a feeling this is probably making fun of Star Wars fans. Like this is it. This is literally it. She worked on this, and that set her up to be qualified to do Star Wars? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell does that have to do with Star Wars? Oh, great. We've interviewed the people who are standing in line for Star Wars. Mother freak. I have to stop swearing in these videos because, quite frankly, It probably deboosts stuff, but for the love of Moses, I just want to like these people are insane. They're insane. I know I looked all insane when I said that, but they're insane. They're like going, "It's so great to have black women work on Star Wars." I'm like, can we just get a good director to work on Star Wars? I don't care if she's black or a woman or a dude or gay. Look, Russell T Davies did incredible work on Doctor Who, and then all of a sudden he came back after having a severe TDS derangement syndrome, Trump derangement syndrome, and he just like now it's like, dude, Doctor Who's horrible. I hope you guys were informed by this because holy mother fraggle rock. Hell, did I just read? I don't, I'm gonna do the job. See you guys.